All right, so now we're sitting with our speaker. This is my speaker, Luella, my mother. So we're going to be doing a little bit of recording of Cherokee here. Now what we've done is, she has her list, and I have my list. We also have the list here on the computer. She's mainly going to be reading from this list. So what I'm going to do, it's time for her to put on these headphones. But I'm not just going to reach over and throw the headphones on her head because it might scare her. Okay, so what I'm going to do, you always want to be respectful, so you either offer to put them on yourself or ask if they want to put them on. These are headphone microphones. Ever used these before?
No.
Okay, well you just put it on your head like a headphone. Would you like me to put it on you?
No.
Do you want to put it on
Yes.
yourself? Okay, very nice. She said no, I'll put them on. Okay, very nice. Okay.
Is it? All right.
I think it needs to go a little bit more on the top of the head because, very nice, perfect. Because sometimes if you put it too far back, the headphones will start to slip, okay? So the microphone will be here, and then 10 phrases later it'll be here, and then you can't lower it anymore because it's sliding back, okay? So people do that sometimes because they don't want to mess their hair up, let's be honest. So, so what we're going to do, see, normally also I would be wearing headphones too because you get the best quality sound that way. But for the purposes of this video, we're going to be using a little speaker so that we all can hear. So,
Is the mic okay?
mic looks great. Best position for the microphone is slightly below the lips, and that's perfect. She did a great job. And slightly below the lips, so that for the certain sounds, explosive sounds, such as a P or a B, P or B, it doesn't, the air coming out of your mouth causes a pop sound in the microphone. So if you put it slightly below the lips, it doesn't do that, or it helps with it very much. Okay? So now we're going to go ahead and start with this list. Watch as we do a little, as we work together, we'll create a little system. Okay. All right, so the first word is yes. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to count to 3, and then actually I'm not going to say 3. I'm going to say 1, 2, and then you go ahead. You'll say yes in Cherokee. Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
You always want to check. Say, are you ready? Because sometimes people are reading, and then if you see them there reading, they're studying. So, ask them, and they might need another 30 seconds to look at the list. So, she's ready to go, so we're going to go ahead and start. Okay, so the word is yes, and 1, 2.
Ah.
I'm going to play it.
Ah.
Sound okay? Okay, very good. So now I'm going to press next. Okay. I'll press next. Next word is no. Are you ready? And 1, 2.
Cla.
Very nice. I'm going to play it back.
Cla.
Okay. Got a little bit of a pop sound. We're going to do that one again. I'm going to lower this a bit. Can I lower your microphone?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Very nice. We'll do that one more time. We had a little bit of a pop sound. Are you ready? And 1, 2.
Cla. Cla.
Very nice. Okay, perfect. Okay, that wasn't your fault. That was a microphone thing.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you always want to let the speaker know if it's a computer issue or a microphone issue. It's always important to let them know, hey, it's not your fault, it's us. Okay, always blame yourself. Okay, next word actually is thank you. So we're going to do thank you. Are you ready? And 1, 2.
Wado.
Very nice. I'm going to play it back.
Wado.
Next we have hello. And 1, 2.
Oseo.
I'm going to play it back.
Oseo.
Good. Okay. Now, hello, how are you? And 1, 2.
오세요. 들리죠? 오세요. 들리죠?
Okay, very nice. Notice how, as we go along, I'm giving less and less instruction because we start to work out a little system between us. Pretty soon, all we're doing is, I'm always going to check for her to hear the pronunciation, but after a while, all we're doing is kind of just nodding at each other. And then, even as far as the 1, 2, 3, after a while, I'll just be like 1, 2, and I'm just kind of lazier because in the beginning, I'm making big motions because I want her to be able to see out of the side of her eyes my big motions like this. Some people will just assume that the speaker can see them pressing the little button like this. They press the button and then they wait and then they say, hey, I pressed the button. But you know, you can't see a little motion like that. Press the button, so you have to make kind of a big motion. And then you have to work out a system, okay? So she's doing very well. She just jumped right into it, all right? So now, let's say we go through and we recorded 50 or so. And then I'm always saying to her, can I get you anything? Can I get you some water? Would you like anything like that? Water is very important because the vocal cords dry out. It actually changes the sound of the pronunciation. So I'm always going to check, what can I do for you? Are you comfortable? Now, as far as the chair, you want a sturdy, hardback chair. Please don't get one of those chairs on wheels that moves around. For one thing, they make noise, and the other thing is the people flop back, and I think it changes the way they're sitting, and it changes their voice. So get a sturdy back chair, one that doesn't lean back, one that doesn't roll. Okay? So now, you also periodically you want to offer breaks. So maybe after 100 or 75, I'll say, would you like a break? You want to take a break for 15 minutes? So then we'll go take a 15-minute break. And then we'll come back and we'll get started again. Just depending on your speaker, you just make an evaluation as to how energetic they are and if they want to go on. You know, so always be offering breaks. So let's say we went through and we just did 200 phrases and now we're finished. Okay, so we say, boom, that was the last one, we're done. You did a great job.
Oh, wow.
Okay, she's very happy. This is my mom. And then, okay, but now what I want to make sure she doesn't stand up with a headphone on because she might forget she has it on because people sometimes stand up and walk away and then they're still hooked up like this. So you want to remind them, you say, okay, can I take the headphones? Can I get the headphones? Would you take them off for me?
Yes.
Okay, very good. She's a little difficult. Okay, very nice. Okay, you did a great job. Thank you. All right, good job. All right, so this was recording with your speaker on Language Pal software. Thanks for watching.
Oh, wow.